Yo, what's everybody? It's your boy Sean B. Nice back here on Small Heat Rock, and today we're gonna be talking about the Panasonic S1 and S1R. Kind of give you guys my thoughts about it, and if you're a GH5 owner, should you be looking to upgrade? Now, I know most of y'all probably gonna be saying, well, hey man, how are you gonna do the review without the actual camera? What are you gonna be comparing? Well, we've seen enough specs, I'm watching enough videos on it to kind of know if this thing is gonna be worth your purchase, if you, like I said, if you are a GH5 owner. Now, so far, red flag number one for me is the fact that it doesn't have a flipping screen. Now, for some, that's not a big deal due to the fact that they're not in front of the camera anyway. But for a person like myself who does vlogs such as these, a flip out screen for me is very important. There's just something about being able to check my mic level, check to see how I look, even though every now and then I have a booger in my nose. I'm all good today, but at the same token, it's more of a convenient feature to have, something that's kind of more so, it's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? A convenience. It's a convenience to have a flippy screen when you're doing vlogs such as these versus, and for what I'm hearing, the Panasonic S1 and S1R autofocus is actually slower than the GH5, so that means I'll be sitting here filming a whole video unless I have a monitor probably completely out of focus because Panasonic didn't think that through. This is totally off subject, but I'm in a little bit of pain right now. Like when I say I just bust my ass on some ice, oh Jesus Christ. If I could have filmed that, man, oh, I'm hurting. Like ain't nothing like look, I'm getting older, y'all, man. Ain't nothing like falling when you older, man. That shit, All right, well, let's talk about that a little bit further as far as the autofocus is concerned. I was really expecting the Panasonic S1 to have a way better autofocus system than the one it currently has. Like, for the simple fact that I'm seeing reviews saying that the autofocus hasn't been increased yet, or I'm sorry, it hasn't been improved yet, that's a problem for me because right now this camera with the lens, with the 24-105 lens going for like around 3,300. What? And for that type of bread, I want an autofocus that's dependable, and I hate to say it. I love my GH5. Again, I make it work, but the autofocus is not where I want it to be. It's just not. And I was really looking for, like, if anything, here's the thing. If the Panasonic S1 and S1R didn't have a flippy screen, but the autofocus is like on par with like a Canon or a Sony, I wouldn't be complaining. This video wouldn't even be up right now. But the fact that it cost that amount of money, it's our first full frame mirrorless camera, and you guys didn't even have the common sense to enhance the autofocus feature. With like what happened? Side note, like no, for real, my ass, I feel hard, be like, I'm talking about if I'd had the video camera set up, be like, I feel hard, like hard. Now don't get me wrong, I don't want y'all to think this is just a bashing video, but I kind of wanted to give you guys the upper number what to expect from cameras. Now I know normally I review smartphones and tablets, but it's kind of like my job is kind of get you guys just enthused about tech, whether it's cameras, laptops, whatever the case is. So I'm kind of trying to get you guys interested in cameras. So the more camera videos I make, the better my videos can look when companies gonna start sending your boys some, you know. But anyway, look, for real. Let's talk about the good they do have. The one feature I am interested in, though, honestly, is the autofocus with AI. Now, I know some people are not really feeling the whole AI thing, but the way I've seen the autofocus work with the tracking AI, I'm impressed because what happened is they'll go from like a face recognition to a whole body recognition, and sometimes there'll be cases where it notices two bodies in one place, and they'll let you know you can select which one you want to focus on. Now, there's definitely been scenes where it kept, like the bokeh kept popping in and out. The bokeh, or the bokeh, how you want to pronounce it, it's not exactly where people would like it, but I feel like with a couple of updates, that's gonna be a killer feature for somebody to want, for somebody to use. Look at that. I don't know. I kind of want to go over there and do the rest of my video over there. Have an imaginary audience. Yeah, let's go over there. Like, y'all, this roll has me so scared from the last time I slipped. It just looks like ice. That's all it looks like. And the way my ass feeling right now, it's like it's hurting looking at it. All right, I'll try to fix the bad exposure over here, but I wanted to kind of get an audience to finish talking to Panasonic about the S1 and the S1R. Number one, one thing I didn't mention to you guys, you didn't send me one. How dare you? Like, come on now, that's number one. Number two though, in all seriousness. Number two, one thing that really disappointed me, at least about the S1 variant, because that's the one I'll be going for. The S1R stands for resolution, so that's the one that has 47 megapixels, and the regular Panasonic S1 has 24 megapixels. Now, looking at it from a GH5 perspective, you have a GH5, you got a 20 megapixel camera, and now besides the fact it's a full frame sensor, that's only really like 4 megapixels. Now we expand down to full frame level, obviously there's a lot more clarity, a lot more detail in shots, everything like that. But honestly, is it still worth that upgrade? I don't know. I'm not convinced yet that it is, due to the fact that already there's a 4K 60p recording limit on that camera. Why? You know what I mean? Like, I understand because more likely the sensor's too big, you don't want the sensor to overheat, but to have a 30-minute limit on 4K 60p when you're coming from the GH5 and you don't have a limit at all, that could be a setback for you. Number two, for the simple fact that log, again, you paying this much money for the camera, and you have to buy upgrades along the camera. Like, for example, you get a full vlog, you get the full vlog, but the problem is you have to pay for that. Why am I still, look, Panasonic, I just gave you guys my whole left kidney and a whole right side of my ass cheek. Why do I have to give you more money for a feature that should come on the camera as a more of a selling point? There are already things about the camera that's not 100%, so I gotta sit there and give you 100% of my money, but you're not giving me 100% of a product. I don't understand how that works. So I'm a little taken aback by that. I'm a little frustrated because I have to pay for the vlog on my GH5 because I didn't pre-order it, but I have to pay $100 just to get vlog, and it's like, why do I have to pay for something that should come on the camera? It's not like, you're not adding like a whole extra, like a lens or something like that, or making an autofocus even that much superb. You're adding something that should already come on the camera in the first place. So to charge people on top of what you're already charging for the camera, and the fact that it doesn't have a flippy screen, the fact that the autofocus is still, for the most part, on GH5 level, which is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Like, if I had to give it a scale, maybe a CC+. For that type of money that you're paying for a camera though, we shouldn't be expecting that in the first place. And then the third thing is for the simple fact that you didn't pretty much just enhance what already made the GH5 great. I feel like you guys could have really changed the game with the Panasonic S1 and really took over, but I feel like you guys were kind of reserved about it, and I expected this a little bit more. But again, Panasonic, I'm still willing to check out the camera, compare it to the GH5, and kind of get like a real life, real footage test of it to kind of see, for people to see firsthand if the GH5 is still worth it, or should they get the Panasonic S1. But if you guys enjoyed the video, man, if I kind of gave you guys a different look, or made this video a little bit more fun for you to watch about a camera review, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. If you would like Panasonic for me to send me the camera, make sure you guys share this video to Panasonic, tag them and say, yo, we need Sean B Nice to get the S1 for review. Other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed my little tech vlog. Also, PS, Google, if you guys ever do like one of those Google I/Os here, I mean, clearly you had a space. You know, hit your boy up with an invite. It's your boy Sean B Nice in the mouth, man. Deuces.